103.37 FM. Talk Radio.
Engage.
Coming to you pre-recorded from a secret location in Mark's basement. It's 103.37 FM, Nerd Talk Radio. Hi, I'm Matt Flowers. That's in one breath.
Yeah, and I'm Mark Banjo.
And I'm Mike Byrne.
Hey, so what's up?
Oh.
How are you lovely folks?
Flokes. Well, flokes you blokes.
I'm good.
Yeah. So,
One of the worst weeks of work in forever, but...
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I had not a bad week, considering that I was on call and am on call, and the on-call's phone's right here.
Yeah.
I think you were
Hopefully
dying at work.
Yeah, a pre-existing condition with my bowels, and it was...
Quack.
Horrible.
For lack of better words.
Yeah, that's a scientific term, I think. That was
Quack.
horrible-itis. And, but, yeah, like, it hurt to even stand up straight.
Oh,
or,
yeah?
like, walk. But, like, I couldn't go home because Kat took off. And I was like, and Tracy's like...
And nobody could find her? And then they found her, she was on the porch the whole time?
No, but...
Rose?
Rose? No, but she's pregnant.
Oh, it's a person named
Yeah, so
Kat.
she can be like... She's pregnant, so therefore she can be like, I feel good, I'm going home.
My blood pressure's up, I gotta go home.
But when I say it, it doesn't work.
But yeah, like, I managed to sort of straighten myself
when you
out.
say that your blood pressure's up?
Yeah.
Is it really?
No.
Oh. I was getting scared there. But,
He's okay right now, he took his pills.
But do you remember, like, when I had that, like, IV in? That was the same thing.
Oh, okay, that's been acting
It's
up?
been the same pre-existing condition, so.
Yeah.
But I've straightened it out now since, I've it's all taken care of.
Was it because of something you ate?
Yes.
Okay.
Many things.
Now you know
many
that
things
you're
that
not
I ate
supposed to
and-
eat that thing, right?
Well, it's been over many things that I ate, and then...
I eated the purple berries.
How are they, Ralph?
They gave me the
Good.
Hershey squirts.
They taste like burning.
Yeah, so
Yeah, that's right. Okay, I remember that now.
that was a good episode. That's when Simpson,
burning.
Simpson wasn't crap.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, back when Conan used to write.
Yeah, that's when they were starting to go on their hard nosedive to poor
Obscurity.
quality.
just for, like, a cavalcade of mediocrity,
Yeah.
I say. To quote Yahtzee Croshaw. But,
Croshaw.
Yeah.
yeah,
I used to
fair.
watch all of his fully ramblomatic shows there
Yeah?
for a while, talking about video games. And I don't know, like, half of the time I don't know if I understood what he was saying, but it was funny, his little animations
I love his
compared
animations.
to what he would say. So you would hear him talking for a while, and then it was like blood squirting at your eyes, and then you'd see this guy's like eyes bleeding and very cartoony character,
like,
and that to me, I was like, he's bleeding from the eyes.
But I,
That's
funny.
jolly good.
It's not me.
I always liked his reviews. He's a very bitter... Me and you were talking about this at work. There's game reviewers, and game reviewers tend to be
Yeah.
one or two, like one or the other of kind
There's
of...
two extremes to
Yeah.
the game journalology
There's
spectrum.
like super bitter, anti-social, like
Yeah.
people who
Yeah.
hate everything.
Well,
If
I mean,
it ain't a 9
video
or a 10,
gaming
it's
is
crap.
an antisocial behavior, right? I
Well-
don't see why, but it's supposedly an antisocial behavior.
But yeah, like it's either they're like Yahtzee, who is like a bitter old man, and who
Yeah.
hates like
Everything.
sorry I farted on your couch, who like hates multiplayer and hates other people, and or they're like sort of casual, like snapback wearing let's players, like
Just love
Markiplier
everything.
or-
And find fun and enjoy in even the worst trash. They still like enjoy playing it.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
watching them play and enjoy it is also enjoyable.
What was the first let's player you ever watched? How about we don't
Ooh.
plug anyone?
Well,
Never
that's
mind.
impossible.
Yeah,
Oh, that's true.
exactly.
Okay, well, who cares? Who was the first let's player you ever watched?
I watched this guy call himself Deceased Crab.
Deceased crab.
It was just this
What a name.
dude. He would go back and play like really old Japanese PC games and like really obscure Japanese ROMs of like Famicom games translated into English, and he would like have already played them multiple times before, so it does basically like no death runs while he's like just existing. Like he'll just talk about random things and basically just describe what's going on as he's playing this game he's played a million times, and just going through it.
That sounds boring.
It was pretty bad. I stopped watching his videos. But this was back in like 2007 when I don't think even Let's Plays were really a thing.
No.
That was like really groundbreaking, isn't
Yeah.
it?
But now what I usually watch, the only thing I watch now is the Super Beard Bros.
Oh, you were telling me about those.
Is these two dudes, and they just sit down, and it's basically like podcasts more than games.
Is the two guys arguing back and forth to each other? Was one of them
Oh.
from the Best Friends play? That's what I was
Two
thinking.
best friends play.
They're
Yeah.
pretty good too.
Matt
The
and
Game
Pat.
Grumps are also good too.
I like Game Grumps.
So either one of those three are probably the most watchable ones.
I
Other
love
than that, it's just people with a face cam and just like reacting to dumb things,
I hate
screaming
those.
loudly for
So,
no reason, and
the-
just
so-
constantly over swearing.
in those. I would consider Markiplier. I hate that guy.
Yeah,
Uh,
hates strong.
I've watched one of his videos, and it's sort of like
I watched this Friday. I was sort of
I
not
don't know.
forced to. Friday night is Friday Night at Freddy's was on. Foster was watching it at work because
Yeah.
we were doing a lot of work, right? And it was
Friday night at Freddy's.
Five Nights.
Did he seriously say Friday?
Well, I've never played
Friday
them.
night at Freddy's.
Friday night at Freddy's. You only gotta make it
Freddy's.
through Friday night.
It's only one, not 5 nights. Just
You wake
just
up
Friday.
the next morning with a massive hangover
But-
and some
Oh,
dog
Freddy
laying
Stuckless.
on your arm.
Freddy Stoker's out in the
Freddy
garage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're not a fan, but that's okay.
But I mean, I wasn't a fan of him because it was just like he just swore too much,
Yeah.
screamed too much. Obviously, just put it on a big show for the face cam, right? And I didn't like that. I mean, otherwise, he's a voice actor. And he does a lot of like readings of like just scary pastas and stuff.
Yeah.
They're spooky past. He's really good. He's one of my
Creepy
favorites.
pastas.
Yeah.
spooky
He does have
pastas.
like a good voice. He's not one of those like I can't stand your voice people.
He does have a
He's-
very soothing voice. I got to
yeah.
give him that, man.
It's
But-
just he's
don't
usually
like his Let's
screaming
Plays.
about dumb things. Yeah.
and another one was PewDiePie.
Yeah. Does he even?
I
does he even
don't
Let's play
watch
anymore?
PewDiePie because he's got too much GD money already. He
Yeah.
don't need any more.
Exactly. I think anything he does now, like I've
Fame
seen
whoring.
his videos in passing, and
He's
all
got
it
enough
is.
money. Why doesn't he quit?
The only thing he does is clickbaity things, and every single video is like, "I'm finally quitting YouTube," or
I'll quit
"I've been
YouTube."
hacked."
Bullshit.
He's like the last 10 or so videos, like I've happened to see, like in a side suggested video thing, is like, "Oh, I'm leaving YouTube for good," and it's like,
He's
for the
such.
10th
I
time
hate
now?
his face.
Is it
He's
just
so
so someone
smug.
clicks on it? It's like, "Is this real?"
I hate his
Like,
face. He's so smug. I
Swedish.
hate it. But you know, it's oddly enough, we were talking about. He is the first list player I ever watched.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about Ladder Goat at work,
Yeah,
and that was
that is him. Yeah,
PewDiePie.
yeah.
And you ever see Ladder Goat?
No, I haven't seen Ladder Goat, but I think we need to take a pause for a station identification break.
Okay.
And we're back. Yes, sorry about that. We just had to stop the tape for a quick second, going behind the curtain. Ladder Goat?
Yeah, it's this video. I think it was of PewDiePie playing Call of Juarez Bound in Blood. I think it's actually called. And
No, that's one I had.
I don't know.
That's like a period piece of the Western.
There's like 4, and I don't know any of them.
The
But,
Cartel is, I think, the newest one. Anyway, it's one of them.
but yeah, there's like a sort of like I'm not sure the time period. I don't really care, but
I think,
I think there were guns.
yeah, it's
but-
it's a FPS.
Yeah,
it's
it's
gun.
a-
It's either
If I remember correctly.
the one I played was like Civil War going to the westerns. I think there's one from like
There's Gun,
yeah.
which is...
Oh
I
yeah.
don't
that's,
think
all, that's all it's
I
called.
remember playing that and throwing dynamite at Indians
Boom.
and laughing my ass off because they're like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa," like
Quack.
you dynamite.
The best western video game,
I know what you're gonna say.
Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption.
Do you
Thank
own
you.
a copy?
Yeah.
I own
On
2
what?
by accident.
360.
Can I borrow that game? You
Yes.
can
Yes, you
take
can.
one of those games up there and borrow that as well.
That's all right. You
I
can
want to
just
play
borrow
it before
It
the
is-
next one comes out because
I think you got like 2 years because Rockstar.
Yeah, it's
I
not
have
gonna
that
be.
long. Well, it'll probably take me that long to finish.
It's a long.
it's a
Redemption.
beefy game.
It's a long
Yeah.
There's a
game.
lot to do in it. I like playing
Well,
horseshoes.
It's sort of like the
Liar's Dice is good, too.
It's the Western version of GTA. So
Grand Theft Horse.
Grand Theft,
Kind of. Well, there's.
Grand Theft Animal.
I find there's less reason to just aimlessly go around and commit crimes.
Because it's not in a
It's
city.
less fun to do that, but it's more fun to go and like do the hunting side quests and do like.
God.
There's so many random like. There's lots of side quests. You'll just be walking along and you'll be. Oh, help me, sir! I've been robbed.
Oh,
And then you like you have to jump off your horse and like
You need to
wrestle
get
these
off
guys
your
down.
high horse and go help.
Yeah, like even if you're in the middle of like just exploring, those side quests just pop up everywhere, and like there's stranger missions. There's so much in that game.
Okay.
It's good fun.
You can also play poker.
You can play poker. There's horseshoes. There's liar's dice. I think there's blackjack in it as well.
If
lots
I
of minigames.
decided to just story mode it,
Yeah,
no,
really,
the story
really-
mode is solid.
yes,
It is
I heard that. I've
awesome.
heard that.
It
very
is
much.
amazing.
And that's why I was like, okay, it's
Yeah.
sort of getting me excited for the second one because I hear people talking about. Well,
Yeah.
sorry, don't hear people. I view people talking about it on
This was
the intertubes.
binoculars.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
Binoculars.
Reading the lips.
Well, I would have one of those like guns with the headphones, the sonic guns with the headphones on. Oh, what
And
does
then
he say?
they go real fast.
Just
and
Mr.
warn
Bean
people.
with the
Yeah.
upside down glass in the hotel wall.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. No, I've seen videos that people have been talking about
Yeah.
the second one. So, and
Well, those-
everybody says the first one's so good. So,
It is really
The
good.
very first one is for
Original Xbox.
I think it's PS2 and original
Yeah.
Xbox. I never played that one.
That one, I don't know.
what the Red Dead
it's
Redemption?
just called Red Dead Revolver.
Yeah, Red Dead Redemption
Oh,
is
right,
numero
yes.
2.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it sort of
They're like
continues-
different. It's the
Red
same.
Dead Revolver.
Yeah, it wasn't as open worldly. I think it was more shooter based.
It,
Kind
it,
of.
well, it was sort of like level, not open world.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
So
Yeah.
it's
Set pieces.
completely not completely different, but it's might as well be a different game, a different series because
Well, the same character. That's it, really.
yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah,
Back to the question: was what was the first Let's Play? Did you say yours?
Yeah, but speaking of Let's Players, the Super Beard Bros actually just started Let's Playing Red Dead Redemption, and I've been watching that instead of going back and playing the game again.
it's a very
Oh,
comfy
okay.
game.
It feels, and they've been playing like the Xbox One, like they've been playing it on Xbox One,
Yeah.
Okay.
so it looks like a little bit better.
But the thing
But
is,
it's still it runs smoother, I guess, is what it would really be.
growing up,
it would be a higher
Higher frame rate,
frame rate. I can't see them
but
going
it's
through
still
and
it's still like
redoing all the textures.
yeah, it's
and
not
everything.
a HD remake
Upgrade,
or anything,
yeah, yeah.
but it still I think is one of it looks better than a lot of like current generation games.
Oh, really?
I
the
think
graphics are very good at it.
it is
Yeah. Okay.
amazing.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be honest. I haven't watched a lot of Let's Play because, for what it is, it's sort of like, well, if I got the time to watch a Let's Play, I might as well just play.
Yeah.
That's the way I
So-
see it. Yeah.
I usually because these guys
But
in
I
particular.
watch. I've been watching Craig Skitz.
Yeah,
He has he started a new channel lately, and he was playing a little bit of Shovel Knight, and I was watching
That
that.
game
That
is
looks really cool. Like
yeah, that game is
it's-
awesome.
And the downloadable content, you get to play as one of the bosses through the whole game. It changes all the levels stay the same, but it changes how you play the game.
Yeah.
I
So
never played Shovel Knight, and I don't, like you, I don't watch
Like
I
I
don't watch I watch a lot of Let's Plays, but I don't play Overwatch like professionally. I want to use that in crazy air
yeah,
quotes.
exactly.
And
If I
like
gave you
30
$1
air
right now,
quotes.
would that technically make you a professional Overwatch player? If I was like,
You're
play,
sponsoring
dance
it.
for me, monkey.
But
Sponsor, buy him a set of headphones.
I do play Overwatch competitively. I don't like. I'm not part of a league or anything. I just play. There's a competitive mode, and I
Yeah.
do play that quite a lot. And I don't subscribe to a lot of the jargon and the bullshit. Like when you gotta main this person, I don't main anyone. I play the game. I just play whoever I want, and I just play
Well,
whoever's
and-
useful.
And that's it too. If that's where you find you're having fun,
Yeah.
if it becomes a job, then what's the point?
But what I do watch is a lot of people who play Overwatch. So I watch them playing in sort of to gather, team compositions and like sort of placement and this and that. There's so many.
Okay.
You pick up those speed strats.
It's really deceptively complex Overwatch. This sounds ridiculous, but anyone who plays Overwatch knows what I'm talking about. Really, like there's certain situations that need certain things, and like there's so many number crunches you have to do, and this. And I'm like, I don't take it that seriously.
Like Pokemon.
Well,
Pokemans.
and Halo, like there's guys who know exactly how many shots from one specific rifle plus a stock
I was
knock
to say
or
a
whatever
what?
you know what I mean,
Stock Talk.
or they
Yeah,
know how to do in whatever situation. They know where to be on a specific map, and they make sure that they know. Like I feel like when I was playing online against other people, it was just like
You're always the worst person.
always the worst person.
Yeah.
And it
So if it was
just seemed as
StarCraft.
much as I tried to focus on killing somebody, it just never happened. Like it was a fluke. It always felt like a fluke to me. And there's these guys going around getting 20, 30 kills without getting getting touched. How do you do that?
The few times I've played Halo, I've felt the same way. I felt like I'm just running around, shooting in the air.
Yeah.
It's not because I'm bad at
You should shoot
FPSs.
people.
I'm just like, like the main game is fine, but like doing any multiplayer, like I just get
You get frustrated.
owned.
The thing is,
Constantly.
it's all muscle memory and
And I feel like
practice.
if I did get a kill, it's because the guy on the other end like dropped his controller for a second or something.
Or turned away
Or
to
he's
scratch his
talking to
balls.
his mom, or
Oh, good lord.
Mom,
or he's
leave me alone.
hitting on my mom because you know.
I laughed as a picture I shared on the Facebook page. I was like, yeah, well, I
Quack.
f***ed your mom. And the kid looks at his mom. He's like,
Yeah,
we were going to tell you.
yeah, we were going to tell you. Yeah, that was fun.
But I don't know, the thing about like Overwatch as opposed to Halo doesn't have like numerical like values.
No, and well, Halo, it does because the weapons are all different. But you say you're the same class, where Overwatch has different classes and different characters. And
Yeah, there's 4 different classes,
yeah,
25 characters, and it's
Yeah.
like so many different sort of game modes. I'm sure Halo get game modes, but yeah, you know, I think
Overwatch is more comparable to Team Fortress than.
yeah, but it's better.
Well, there's a lot more characters. Yes, for sure.
But you know, in every single way, it's better.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
I'm a fanboy. I'm biased, but
That's fine.
like you were saying, StarCraft. I've played StarCraft since 1997.
Congratulations. 20
Thank you.
years.
Yeah, and I know the obviously the story, back to front. I know StarCraft 2 a lot less good, but StarCraft 1, like for years and
Not
years
much
and
better.
years, that was my jam.
Yeah.
StarCraft 1, I played it with so many people. I played it so often. Oh god,
Because everyone I knew was super into it and were always playing it.
Yeah.
So I bought the battle chest.
the battle chest.
It
How
had
about
like
2
it
of
had
those?
the game, it had the expansion, and I had like the
book and the strategy guide.
yes, the whole
Prima-
kit and caboodle,
And you
the
turned
everything.
it on in your first game,
Turned it
and
on.
you hated it.
Did you
played-
play the
I
campaign?
played through all the story modes, and I was like,
Champagne?
I'm into this, and I logged on the BattleNet,
BNet.
and
Download the
one
update.
time was enough. I was like, I don't like this.
I even remember the patch notes from the friggin' updates, man.
I just couldn't keep up with anybody. Like as soon as I do anything, I would
It's
just
because
get
StarCraft's
destroyed. I
very
know.
about
Hotkeys, getting everything friggin'
The Mad
it's all
Micro.
about APM, actions per minute,
Yeah.
and as much actions per minute as you can get. And they don't use mouse; they use all keyboards.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's
Oh.
unreal. Like
And I'm there
I've
just
unreal.
seen-
clicking on
I
a
thought,
dude.
I seen some Korean kid playing one time.
Oh god, here we go. That's their national sport.
I'm telling you, and it just looked like he was just smacking his hand on the keyboard. It didn't look like he was like one hand was just going all over the keyboard, and it just looked like he was smacking on it. And I was like, he's not playing. He's not. It's not. No, he was playing. He was playing. He can keep that because he probably never kissed a girl either. So.
Woo!
Whoa!
Ladies man over
Shots
here
fired.
playing Halo.
Is that how Joe plays StarCraft? It was just all like that.
Yeah, Joe plays
Yeah.
without
Joe
a
is
miss.
intense like that.
He used to. He doesn't anymore.
He
I
got
don't
the
think he plays
Mad
StarCraft
Micro. Did you
But-
ever see Pure Ponage? Pure
No.
Ponage?
Yes.
Okay.
I own 2 Pure Opponent shirts.
Do you?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I like
Oh,
Jeremy. I
dude.
thought it was so funny
They-
because it was such a good.
They're making a movie.
Really,
that
this
is- yeah.
late in the game?
Yeah. They have a
Oops.
Kickstarter and everything.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I would watch
donated
that.
$20.
for sure. Because I thought, and I like first-person shooter Doug.
FPS Doug.
Boom,
That's
headshot.
crazy. Oh god, these are outdated references. But
Yeah.
anyone who's getting them, oh god.
Go watch Pure. Well,
They call it Pure Ownage.
PurePwnage.
It's the
Pure
early
Ownage.
early 2000s like thing ever.
And it's
It came
Canadian.
into its own, then it sort of got too big and then collapsed in on itself.
Did
It was
it
Canadian.
did
Yeah.
it
Different
debut
product.
on E-Bombs
Yeah.
World?
Hmm?
Was it that old? Does it predate YouTube?
No.
Came along the same time.
Wait, I think it does actually because
I think it
you
does.
had to
or
go
it
to
was
like a
very
certain
much-
site to watch it.
Yep. It was,
GameTrailers.com.
I
It
don't
was
remember.
in such a. I remember making a DVD of the episodes so I could watch them on my TV in my living room.
There was well, if you've seen it, you know what it is, Mike?
I think I
It's
kind of
about a
remember
guy
it.
named Jeremy who always has his
Who's like the
bandana,
best
who's like
gamer
the best.
in the world?
He loves.
I think I've seen like
RTS
maybe
games.
I'm sure I've come across it at some point, but it just didn't
That's
stick
gross.
with me. And I wiped it off. Don't worry.
And that's why I said he's got the mad micro,
But-
and he always does.
Yeah,
things
that's
with
just
his
two
hands.
fingers.
Like it's
Yeah.
he's playing, moving the mouse, and I remember one episode he's got to play a StarCraft
Tournament.
tournament, and they're having a Halo tournament. And he's like, "Well, just I'm not good with the controller. Give me the controller," and he just like dominates a Halo as
Yeah.
well. And then he finishes the Halo tournament in like 5 minutes, and then goes to play his game. So
Yeah, I think he's like his thing. He always loved Command and Conquer games
yeah,
and
Command and Conquer.
StarCraft and stuff. And like
Yeah.
he went to this big game like convention and all these tournaments. And he said he seen him go in, and it was like the sign saying like all these game tournaments. You see him like walking out with like big armfuls of like prizes, like graphics cards and stuff. And it's
I
just
don't
like,
know.
That's funny.
and he turns them all in for like money, and that's how he gets his money. He lives with his mom, and he's like
And his
a
brother.
do-rag, and his brother's like a filmmaker.
And he's so stupid.
He's like really socially
dumb.
inept, but he has like a girlfriend who's actually like pretty hot.
Oh yeah.
Feels like in real life.
But yeah, I don't know. It was entertaining at the time, and so it did not age well.
No.
No,
A lot of things
I
from
haven't. I love the first person shooter Doug joke where he's running down the road with a knife in his hand.
He's like, "What are you doing?"
And he's
It's
like,
like,
"What are you doing with that knife?" Duh! Everybody knows you run faster with a knife in your hand.
That's like a really old Counter-Strike joke.
Counter-Strike
Yeah.
joke.
Because you have
Yeah.
like your main gun and handgun, and then if you switch your knife, you can run the fastest. So that's all he does is play Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I remember showing it to Phil, and Phil absolutely loving it. Because,
it seems like his jam.
yeah, and only that part, though. He hated everything else.
Oh yeah.
Everything
That
else
seems to
about
be
it.
the case.
But yeah,
Everything in general. Anyway. So,
So we put it out earlier to the internets for a question, and I think we've handpicked one question that we're going to answer.
technically we had two, but I think we're going to answer one.
Yeah.
was the other one that stupid one?
And that was Finch.
Well,
Oh.
we can answer Finch's later. I don't know if it's not like
Do you know what it was?
no.
It's stupid.
Ask it. I
Let's
want to
just
hear
ask, let's get Finch's done and over it first.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many newfies does it take to screw in a light bulb?
Well, let's just
That's stupid.
how big of a light bulb?
I don't know.
Is it
What
as big as
size
your
of the-
mom?
60 watts. I don't know. How many newfies does it take to screw your mom, Jeff? Oh,
Yeah.
there you
Just
go.
one.
I'll drop the mic, but it's attached to the stand. Next.
And I'm not holding it in my hand. So what's the other question, Wilson?
What's
Oh yeah.
the real question?
What was
Okay.
the real question?
And who said it? If we can.
Okay, well, I'm
give
just
him a little
pulling up
shout-out.
my Twitter.
It was on
here.
Twitter that he responded. Very
Um,
nice
tweet
gentleman
This
or lady. I don't know.
this person, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, more gooder than,
More gooder
I
than?
believe that's the podcast.
That-
more gooder than, is, I don't know if it's a podcast, but it's the more gooder than podcast at MGT podcast on Twitter.
Is
Good
it
guy.
Newfie?
No.
More gooder than?
I don't know. I
Okay.
don't know where they're from. No, they're from Bakersfield, California.
Cool.
And they say at 1337 FM Nerd Talk 2, what movie has the best dragons in it? I'll let you two go first. I got my answer.
Okay, Mike, you gotta say yours.
You're
Okay.
preloaded, you're cocked and rock, ready to roll.
Yep. I said Rain of Fire.
Yeah?
Damn you!
Is that the one you
I
said?
love it.
Yes!
That was in the. I was
It's a
thinking
great
about
movie.
that one.
Yeah, it is. I think I liked it because it just seemed that the dragons were real. Like it actually felt like
Yeah.
the dragons could exist in the real world in that movie.
I felt it was just a different concept altogether because I have the plot pulled up here on Wikipedia.
Mhm.
I'll read phonetically from it. The film is set in a post-apocalyptic England in the year 2020, 20 years after London tunneling project workers inadvertently reawake dragons from centuries of slumber, and the creatures have
Sound it out.
That's not spelled right. Have replaced humans and the dominant species of Earths.
Top of the food chain, baby.
So it's just futuristic, well, post-apocalyptic
Armageddon
future.
based
with-
on dragons.
Yeah, you got Christian Bale and Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah,
All right. Hunting down dragons.
it
And-
felt the dragons felt real.
How did they feel?
Real, like
Scaly.
scaly. They had spikes,
Kind of ashy.
Yeah.
kind of leathery.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Totally DTF.
Down
to flame.
Maybe, okay. You said Rain of Fire. I agree with you. Maybe I should pick another one that I thought dragons were good. Do you have an answer? Because I got to rack my brain.
I have because people get really funny on the definition of dragon. Well, it's not a dragon. That's a drake.
What?
You know?
What's a Drake?
No,
Nathan
Drake is a rapper from Toronto.
Yeah.
The
Jumpman,
drakes
Jumpman,
apparently
Jumpman.
are where their wings are also their hands.
What
If
about
you
the
got
ones
four
that have wings on
legs,
their back?
that's what if you got four you got two sort of front legs, back legs, and then wings? That's apparently a dragon.
Oh, okay.
Right?
So it's so it's sort of like
So I mean, I
just
want
a
to take
big
all
lizard
that.
with wings.
I want to
Yeah.
take that line of thought and throw it at the window.
Yeah.
Okay.
And say,
A dragon
you know
is a big lizard with what breathes fire and has wings on it.
Yeah, that's right.
I want to say, and I mean, you took the one I was going to use. I think
Are you
it's-
seriously? Both of you would pick the same.
Well, because I thought of it, and I was like, oh,
Three of us
Rain of
all
Fire would be pretty good.
We
Got
all
us
said
one
Rain of
dragon
Fire?
movie.
But I had another on the back
Well, I
burner.
mean-
It's kind of a weak entry, but Return of the King.
I was gonna
Yeah.
I was gonna say I like
So I took two. Both of yours are taken.
Return of
Return
the
of the King because the Witch King.
The third Lord of the Rings movie?
Yeah, because
You're talking
the
about
Witch
third
King.
Hobbit movie.
No, there was no. No. Okay, you can use Smaug if you want.
Smaug's a
I was
dragon.
gonna say the Fell Beast that the Witch King was riding on. The Nazgul flying around.
Yeah, the Nazgul.
Technically,
Okay,
they're not
yes.
dragons because what do you want
Yes.
them at dragons? The dragons breathe fire. The dragons not.
Yeah, they
Ba-ba-doo.
don't have to breathe fire.
But I mean, it's an interpretation of a dragon, in my opinion, because it looks
Yeah.
like
Quack.
a dragon.
Yeah, they were pretty cool too. Yeah.
And
I do
then
agree.
Mrs. cut a head off of one, like in
Yeah.
with one crazy power stroke.
Okay.
Hadouken.
I liked how I liked the look of Smaug, like his facial animation, like the way the mouth sort of droops at the backside and then kind of goes down, like he's almost got a grimace all the time.
It kind of
really
makes
liked how they modeled him.
It kind of makes sense that he would have lips so that he could like speak.
Yeah.
I gotta
Whereas
rewatch
like
those.
in like the
You-
Transformer movies,
you
why
haven't seen
why
No,
can they speak?
I've got to rewatch those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, Mike.
I don't know. It's perfect.
You were
Excuse me, what?
kind of cut you off.
Oh no, I was just saying that it kind of like makes sense physically how he could speak and form words because he has like actual lips and that.
Yes. Yes.
Whereas like
exactly.
in the Transformers movies, their lips are just made of car parts, so they shouldn't actually be able to speak.
Or like in Jurassic Park 3 in the plane where the raptor just says Alan.
Yeah, that,
Oh my god, that keeps coming up. That stupid Alan scene. Alan.
We were talking at work.
And it's not like the raptor's mouth moved other than
Yeah.
open close.
just
Alan.
look up-
I don't think you need lips to say Alan, though. You can say it just with a tongue.
Alan.
Alan.
Alan. No,
Alan.
it's two
Alan.
mouth moves. It's open close, open close.
Okay.
Alan.
But we were talking at work about Jurassic Park. I mean, Jeff Goldblum's like walks up to this giant pile of dinosaur crap, and he's like, "That is one big pile of."
Quack.
Yeah.
We're talking about photoshopping like the 1337 logo and on that. But I thought of that, and I was watching Jurassic Park on Netflix, and I was giggling to myself.
Yeah.
And that movie has aged so well,
It's
except
still awesome.
for some of the computer scenes.
Well, yeah, but I mean that's you can't help.
1991 or
And
92.
you got to realize what they were working with back then.
The Linux system.
It's
I know
Unix.
this.
Unix.
Yeah.
Unix, not Linux.
Unix system.
Yeah. But the funny thing is, that is actually Unix because
Has
they
no
did
penis.
they did
And no balls.
Uni.
What they said about Jurassic Park was the Unix system actually has that graphical use type.
It's like
of,
that little, like in sim
it
copter.
actually
Wow.
it actually uses that at some
A
point.
visual representation of you hacking.
Yeah,
Wow.
of the
Uh.
file system. Yeah.
I've always wanted to like have that come up on someone's screen or something. Didn't say the magic word. He's just like a he's wearing like a gi or something, like
Yeah.
karate.
I wonder if we
remember-
could do that to our website. Have it like on like a special tab, and you click on it, and
Or
it just
yeah,
pops up a GIF
it's
of
like nudes for it's an extra page for nudes, and it just have new section nudes, and when you go
And it's
when you
just-
click on it,
it's just a
obviously
GIF of
It'd be like, I don't know, Joe's face or something like.
yeah.
So did you pick
Make a
dragon
little
movie?
flash. I'll make a little flash video.
I think you did, and you picked
Send it to Jen.
the third. Was it the second or third? Well, the Hobbit movies.
Yeah, I liked that about The Hobbit. Now I didn't believe it because it was very
This was a movie.
well. It's movies. No, but I mean, I didn't believe that the dragon was like a believable character as much as I did like Reign of Fire.
Yeah, Rain of Fire is just, I don't want to say super down to earth, but I mean it's
Yeah.
gritty.
It's realistic.
And,
Yeah.
well, the Dragon Slayer too movie from like I remember watching that as a kid, so
Yeah.
that's old, and I remember it just feeling the dragons were very real in that as well.
What movie was it where there was a dragon voiced by Sean Connery?
Dragonheart.
Dragon
Yeah.
didn't believe that at all.
Was it?
I'm a dragon.
What's that
I'm
guy?
the last one. I am the last one.
What if he beat his dragon wife too?
Did he have a dragon wife?
His dragon wife.
Yes.
Sweet
Gentle
money
slap. Open fist. Nothing wrong with it.
We
That's
should.
the most like awkward interview to go back and watch. Him talking to Barbara Walters, and she's
Is that how
like,
he beat his
so
wife?
you still think you would hit a woman? He's like, yes, definitely.
You know,
Wow.
how is he
Wait,
not dead? Isn't he like 80
He's very
odd?
old still.
I bet he
But
is.
alive.
Well, he's not getting younger. So
I'm Benjamin Button.
But like,
Yeah.
I remember seeing a
Going
picture
backwards.
of him in like whatever one was in with Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah.
Not the Rock.
the one where she
That's like
Well, he was
she
in
bent
The Rock,
over
but-
this like laser.
I
on
want to
his
say like
ass.
escape
Yeah.
plan, something with a E.
But yeah, that, I
it
remember
wasn't
seeing
that good. So it was
No.
kind of.
there was a picture of
makes sense that
him
you don't remember.
in that, and then him in like a movie 30 years earlier. And
Yeah,
it's exactly
Indiana
the same.
Jones.
And it's like once you reach max level, you stop leveling up.
It's true.
Yeah.
And I
It was like Harrison Ford. Well, I guess he's pretty old now. He looks
Keanu
old.
Reeves.
Yeah.
He's Time Lord.
Yeah.
He doesn't age.
Whoa.
God, I don't know why.
Wild stallions.
Every time. I would think more about The Matrix, to be totally honest, when I think of Keanu, other than Bill and Ted. But Keanu.
Point Break's good.
Yeah.
Never seen it.
What? Don't watch the remake because that's terrible.
I heard it was.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's our answers for
Yeah,
the
hopefully-
best.
Yeah,
more
all that
gooder than-
rambling was that answer.
Was that
Yeah.
answer
Hope
about
you enjoyed that.
dragons?
So I brought a thing. My little trapper keeper I brought here. It's
Yeah.
all nice and bedazzled.
Well, I just want to say that
Whoa.
Jessica
Who's
at
that?
Tamriel1776
Yeah.
has said at us.
Okay.
It's like a picture of that Bruno Mars song. I'm too hot, hot damn. Make a dragon, want to retire, man. I don't know what that means really. Well,
Is
she
it
said
supposed to be 24 karat magic?
No, I think it's this older one that.
of
Uptown
some
Funk
funk.
you up.
Yeah.
Oh, Uptown Funk. Okay. Yeah.
I appreciate we all appreciate here the reply.
Yeah.
I don't really know that song very well.
yeah.
But, I mean,
Okay. Yeah, it was a thing.
Thanks anyway.
It was a thing for a while.
I'm gonna follow you right back there, Jessica. I don't think she's actually following us, but
Well,
Well,
she now has
she
the
might will.
opportunity.
She might will.
she might will.
She might will.
Will she might?
Now. Yeah,
We
she
could
will,
all
might
maybe
now.
will
But yeah,
someday
Yeah.
if we hard enough.
Yeah. So. You
So-
have a.
Yeah, this is initially started out. I think earlier in the week, I had a thought. I was thinking about superhero video games.
Okay.
So I was thinking of like Superman 64
Oh,
and like
God.
how that is
God.
pretty bad, but I wanted to see what ones were worse than that.
Pretty bad.
So I wanted to like rank them percentage wise of worst to worser, but
Worst
I
to
couldn't
worser.
find anything like on Metacritic past the last 10 years, and it was just not worth the time. So I decided to do superhero movies instead.
I know 2 games.
Okay.
They're of the last console generation.
Yeah, which ones?
Iron Man the game and Hulk the game.
Yeah, they're all pretty bad. They're just movie time.
the Hulk one, the one where you're the Rampage, Hulk Rampage.
That
No,
wasn't too bad. actually.
360. It was the movie tie-in. And it's
Oh,
just
okay.
it's funny because the 2 games were pretty much the same, except for
Really?
Iron Man could
Just
fly.
copy and paste, just
Oh,
like
really?
Because you just a tank, you punch the tank, or you could rip the turret off. You could
Yeah.
do both.
rip
as
the
Iron
turd
Man.
off.
Yeah, the
Or
turret.
Oh,
rip it
the
off.
turret. I think it's a turd.
Oh, where are the exhaust
Turd.
pipes?
Right
Ah, I
off
was busy.
the tank.
But
I'm
yeah,
done with that yet.
it was pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
But sorry.
All right. Well, I've got just a couple each for worst and best. So these are actually not just superhero movies, but based on comic licenses, because I don't want to like go into this weird territory of like
What's a superhero?
What's a
Blank man.
what's a comic book
exactly
movie?
because there's like
video game.
Road to Perdition is a comic book movie.
The Crow.
The Crow
is a comic book
They're
movie.
making
technically.
a
I
new one.
Frankenstein. Is
And
a
from what I
comic
gathered,
movie.
the Crow for the Sega Saturn sucks balls.
For the what?
Sega Saturn.
Sega Saturn.
Oh, at least it's
Why,
Saturn.
what'd you think I said?
And I was gonna
Saturn?
I was
That's
gonna
just
start
like
laughing.
a really crappy like
Sega
early
Saturn.
3D beat 'em up that doesn't work.
I used to
play
own a
well.
Sega Saturn too, by the way.
I think I had one as well, but it broke. I like Was it Panzer Dragoon?
Oh, that was,
That was
awesome. Yeah.
That soundtrack, just
Yeah.
voila,
Voila.
is great. So I'm going to start off with the worst, and I'm going to tell you the percentage.
I think I know what you're gonna say.
You think?
Maybe.
Okay.
This is the highest one I got here. It's 27%. Just so you know, I got these from Rotten Tomatoes. I know
Okay.
Man,
some
I
people don't
hate
trust that, but
Rotten Tomatoes.
these
But
seem to
anyway.
be all right.
Okay.
27%. This one's a gimme. It kind of came out last year.
Oh, so it's not. I don't want to think.
Suicide Squad. What do you think?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know. It's Batman vs Superman.
I liked
Oh,
it. They
really?
can frig off.
That's pretty
The
low.
extended edition
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I
I
didn't
agree.
mind it.
It was much better than that.
I'd watch it again.
But the next couple totally makes sense why they're so low. So 9%.
Oh,
I got two movies that are this low.
God.
And how
They kind of
old?
tied. One is from 2015, and the other one is from the mid 2000s.
I know the 2015 one.
Okay.
It's
2015.
fantastic. Fantastic.
That is, yep, that's
Yeah,
one.
okay.
And the other one, I can give you a hint. It's a DC property. 9%.
Is it an animation?
Catwoman.
Catwoman with
Is
Halle Berry.
Catwoman, yep.
I haven't seen that one.
It's
I'd
It's
start-
kinda
He looked
laughably-
over- there was a look of anger when he looked at me just and
I was like, don't you dare watch that movie. I don't want to know the you after watching Catwoman.
I don't
I will not.
I don't
have-
want that bush out evil on you.
Don't
God.
you put that evil on me. So down from 9% to 8%. This is a Marvel superhero movie starring a very well-known
Green Lantern.
what? Marvel.
Marvel,
Oh,
man.
my brain.
And this is from
I was too excited to say it.
from the very early 90s.
Was that the Captain America that they did?
We stole
where
and kept stealing
he
vehicles,
didn't even wear
pretending
his.
to be sick.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yes, that's
the
what it
original
is.
Captain America.
The
with,
90s Captain America.
Yeah,
8%.
yeah, because I don't.
Terrible.
I think in the whole 2-hour movie, he wore his costume for 10 minutes.
Fake ears.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
10 minutes. That's about it. That's all it was.
So 7% is the next one.
So lower than Captain
the
America.
lowest one I could possibly find. Beyond this 7%, there are no other superhero movies. So this is technically the lowest ranked superhero movie on Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm gonna say it's the Fantastic Four that they put out really quickly.
That one wasn't on there because that technically has never been released.
Oh, well.
So I guess it doesn't count.
Ghost Rider.
I'll give you the date. It's kind of mid-late 80s.
Mid-late 80s.
Thor.
No.
Well, he just looked at me like, no.
Superman 3.
You're in the right territory.
Which is the one where he was like Radiation
Wrong.
Man?
3. That was
Is the one we watched?
Quest for
that we-
Peace.
3 is the one with Richard Pryor. It's basically a Richard Pryor
Or is
movie.
it? Well, Quest for Peace.
That's number 4.
Is that number
That's
4?
the one with Nuclear Man.
Yeah.
Luke, that's the one we watched.
Wasn't
We
that
had we had
the
Carter's.
Insidious one?
It's neither of those.
Oh.
It's a Superman.
It's a super movie. Wrong gender.
Supergirl.
Yeah, Supergirl.
Really?
I
That was they.
Yeah.
Never
I
seen
actually remember liking that as a kid.
I think I went back and watched it not that long ago. It was just kind of long and confusing.
Well, it was a bit
A
cheesy,
lot of product
but
placement for Popeye's chicken though in it. More than like
I've
Little
always
Nicky.
wanted to try it. It always looks so good.
Popeye's
Oh,
chicken
it
is
is so
freaking
good.
awesome.
Is that what? Yeah,
It's
it's in the
Canada,
movie,
man.
and they say that. Yeah.
oh, it is so delicious.
Oh God, don't say that. It makes me
Oh,
want
it is
more.
so delicious. When
Is
I
it-
went and seen Star Wars, they just opened up a couple
You
in
seen
Ottawa.
you seen Rouge one?
No, I haven't seen Rouge.
Force Awakens.
Force Awakens.
Okay.
When I went and
That's
seen
when you
Force
wanted me to
Awakens.
go on the trip with you, and I was like, I barely knew you, and I was like, no, it's kind of weird.
Well, I was just going to go to Montreal at that point.
Oh, okay.
You
Then I
missed out
decided
on
I
to.
think it was I didn't even have your number then. You were texting me through Mutter,
Yeah.
and it was like,
yeah.
Mark wants to know if you want to go to Montreal on a road trip, and I was like, I would if I knew him, but I don't know him.
Not even for Star Wars.
Not even for Star Wars? Are
Yeah,
you
because I was going to see it
silly?
anyway.
Well,
Yeah, of course you were going to see
But
it.
you would've seen it sooner.
Right. You were going because you were
Yeah,
going
I was
to
going-
see. He was going to Halifax.
Dartmouth.
oh yeah,
was
you
I
did
see it.
actually see it when it came out.
Yeah.
So that's it for the worst. I got a lot more for the best. But
Best is going to be hard because
yeah,
every it seems like every iteration would overdo the next one. So
But the thing is, what I think about superhero movies is the ones that I really, really like, they have like 70%.
oh yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
meh, you'll see.
Okay.
So
I got two in my head
Can
that
we
are.
just say 5 of the names that we think is going to be on that list and say them?
yes,
Because I think Guardians of the Galaxy is going to be there. Either Captain America, Iron Man 1.
Mhm.
Oh,
Obviously, Captain America Civil War.
I just love the way you said that.
Doctor Strange.
I haven't seen Doctor Strange. I want to see Doctor
maybe,
Strange so bad.
it's good.
And
I liked it.
The Crow. I don't know.
I'm going to say First Avengers,
Yeah.
Winter Soldier,
Yeah, I never thought.
and I'm going to say DC and Marvel. I think Marvel tends to do better,
Mhm.
with critics.
Yeah, these are mostly Marvel.
I
And-
don't think a DC movie has done anything yet like Marvel has.
Well,
It's definitely all
1989 Batman.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
So I would say the highest,
I'm going to say it was The
Rank.
Dark Knight Rises.
the highest number is 94%.
The Dark Knight.
It's a tie actually between two movies,
Batman Begins.
one Marvel and one DC.
Okay,
They're both tied
so-
for 94%.
I say it's a Christopher Nolan Batman movie.
Yeah, it's the
and
one with
it's
Heath Ledger,
yeah, that's
Yeah.
one. Dark Knight,
Dark Knight,
Is-
and
one of them is Dark Knight.
Avengers.
the Dark Knight, and then it's the first Avengers.
It's the first Iron Man actually.
Really?
Okay,
Is
okay,
out-
yeah.
Iron Man. And
Well,
Dark
Iron
Knight,
Man was in the Avengers. So.
not the same movie.
You're not the same movie.
So then tied for second place at
Oh, it was
93%.
okay.
There is.
Two-
Well, I guess this is
two
technically a
Marvels.
Marvel and a DC, an older DC movie.
What would be the older DC movie then?
89. No, it's Batman Forever. Of
It
course.
would have to be because it would all have to be Batman because they haven't done anything good with anybody else at all.
Not
They call
Batman
it
Forever.
Superman.
No.
I'm gonna blow your minds.
What is
Marvel is Spider-Man 2.
Well, that was a good one. My mind's ready
Okay,
to be
yeah,
blown.
yeah.
DC
that was a good
is the original Christopher Reeve Superman.
Really?
Okay.
The first one, yeah.
I God, we watched them. And
Both
they're
Yeah,
so-
but you got to
93%.
remember what time
At the
that
time.
came out.
You'll
Everybody
believe a man
loved
can
it.
fly.
I don't care. They're bad.
Yeah, but it's
The
sort of like
first two are
saying.
okay.
They're so camping. Like God, Lex Luthor lived in like a
And
sewer
go
with a
back
pool.
and go back watch the Michael Keaton Batman again.
It
And tell
is.
me
They're
it's
still
not
good.
camp.
They're still
It is-
good.
It's
man, man.
campy as crap.
La la
What
la
about
la
the
la
bat
la
dance
la
and
la.
like the gigantic gun that takes down the bat
Yeah,
thing and like
exactly.
all this other
He shoots
ridiculous
a
crap.
pistol and takes down the. Yeah.
It's
Anyway,
a it's a
we're
really
not-
big
Yeah.
pistol.
So
We'll agree to disagree on this one.
92%. There's only one. You've said it already.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel. There's no
Uh,
more DC on this list.
Oh. ooh. Most of the
Guardians?
Nolan movies don't even come handy to the rest. Really?
Nope.
Okay.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I'm gonna say it's Winter Soldier.
92% is the original Avengers movie.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah.
That was
yeah.
really good. What
Yeah,
I found
it
funny
was-
is Lissy has always been really against superhero movies. I showed her the Avengers, and now she
Quack.
fucking loves them. She loves like
great.
Marvel
Well, that's
superhero
good.
movies.
That's
yeah,
good.
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
That's
Was-
the good thing about those movies that they're just opening it up to a wider audience.
yeah, right.
Excuse me. Yeah.
We'll make it through this.
You sure that's still on? Sorry.
Who is it
Just
that I
take a
was?
little nap.
Were we speaking about how the DC movies are always so dark?
Yeah, that was the last episode.
Until Suicide Squad.
Until
Lightened it up a little bit.
Exactly.
Slightly.
Where the
Yeah,
Avengers and anything connected to that was very bright, and
Yeah.
lit up.
Yeah, because I was talking
Oh,
about
excuse me.
I was talking about the Flash TV series and how that it's closer in tone to the Marvel movies because it's lighter and there's actually stuff happening in the daytime and there's like comedic moments and like good back and forth and
that's because the Flash is really sort of comedic and lighthearted character.
Yeah,
but it's not
he
even
is.
just that, like that whole like TV universe between the Flash and the Arrow and the DC show and like Supergirl and that, like it's all kind of connected and it all has that same tone and it's all really well done.
And anything that anybody really liked, well, I mean, you can say Superman, but everything that has been DC for the last how many years that people actually liked was all Batman.
Because Batman's the only really interesting one, I think, in my opinion.
Well, yeah, exactly.
Although, I really want to see the Wonder Woman movie. That
looks
good.
pretty cool because it's set. It's sort of like how they did with the first Captain America movie, where it's
Period
more
piece.
about. It's
Yeah.
a period.
It's more. It's
yeah.
the period piece. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's. I can't wait to see it.
It looks.
Plus, I'm a
good.
huge like World War One nerd.
Yeah,
Right. I want to see how they adapt it. So
it looks cool.
This list
I
is
will definitely
complete.
watch it,
I'm
but-
gonna close my Trapper Keeper now, and I'm gonna move on.
Close
I had a
your-
couple other just random numbers thrown out there, but it's nothing big. Thor 2 is 66%.
which one is that?
That
one?
doesn't
the
surprise
Dark World or whatever.
Oh, is that the one with like the
It
red
doesn't-
swirliness and
Yeah.
the evil dark
Yeah.
elves?
I think I enjoyed it, but the original Thor I liked a lot more. Although it was only 70.
me. It was Thor. You gotta. It's either you love or hate Thor. There's
Well,
no in between.
You know what I think?
I got a Thor Thpot for that.
I think Thor. Even to
You sounded like you did that on purpose.
I think Odinson is
Yeah.
he's like Warhammer Space Marine. They got one shtick really.
Yeah,
They just
yeah.
smash things
Yeah.
and they say weird like talk old English, right? That's that to me. Warhammer Space Marines are like Thor because there's this big tall man who smash things,
Yeah,
you know,
Men.
and
Manly
he's talking
men.
old English, so you either love him or you hate him.
yeah.
You know, there's really, they're kind of cool on
If
their
you're
own.
into that kind of like fantasy stuff and like Chris Hemsworth like pecs, they're,
Alyssa
they're
goes,
definitely for you.
she just,
She goes.
They're
ape
Jen's
shit,
Oh, yeah.
I
favorite
gathered.
Marvel
Yeah.
movies. She cannot wait for Ragnarok. Although Ragnarok looks
that looks really good
the
because
amount of characters in that movie.
they're gonna try to
Civil War, basically.
shoehorn in Planet Hulk.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
See
The
Hulk,
Hulk is in
in
it,
like
and-
gladiator armor.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
it looks awesome.
Okay.
Planet Hulk was amazing. They
But you had
animated
brought up World War One.
the Great War.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The second race, maybe. I don't know. I seen Hacksaw Ridge last night.
Was it?
How did you see it?
I went to the Fairmont.
Oh, crap. I want to see that so bad.
I thought it was a World War II movie.
That is, yeah, but it just jogged my memory of like
Oh.
war.
World War.
I did
movie.
not realize that was a Mel Gibson movie.
Directed by Mel Gibson.
Oh,
he was
did,
nominated.
He also did
Yeah.
another one.
Nominated for Best Director.
Oh, yeah.
It.
Okay.
I went in that movie like I only heard about it yesterday because I don't really pay attention to things
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I'm lame. And like I seen the trailer, like
Well,
Andrew,
Spider-Man in it.
yeah, Andrew Garfield. This Southern accent's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's
And
because
I-
he's too British.
He does like the whole movie is basically this guy goes in the army and does like he real life pacifist runs the war. He goes in, he's like, I believe in God. I don't want to touch a gun. I'm gonna go in this army war and not carry a gun. I won't kill a man.
He saves people's
So what-
lives.
He's a
Really?
he's a combat medic, but he refuses to carry a gun and kill
Okay.
anybody.
okay.
That's kind of
okay.
cool. I mean, I didn't know a lot about
But like
it.
the whole half, I don't want to like spoil. But the movie is what it is. It's the true story. The dude at first he gets like court-martialed basically and thrown in jail because he refuses to hold a gun in boot camp and like do
Okay.
the training. He's like, I can't do this, and he fights it and he gets to go and it's the whole Hacksaw Ridge battle in Okinawa, Japan.
Why doesn't he just like kind of do the training and then just not shoot the gun?
It's against my belief. I can't. If I can't do that, if what I believe in, I can't do it.
But like,
But
what?
how can I live with myself if I can't do what I
Well, you know
believe?
what I mean? Like, why can't
That's
he?
the only thing I got from the movie. This is what I believe in.
But why doesn't he just
How
not
can I
shoot the
live
gun?
myself?
Just
Yeah,
have it.
he doesn't have to shoot somebody at basic camp.
Yeah,
And
I don't know.
Paper doesn't bleed.
It's a. I don't know. It
Just
was a
saying.
good,
Anyway,
it was
just
a
saying.
good movie.
Yeah.
But of course, this entire second half is just a huge, like hour and a half long
Battle.
opening scene from Saving Private Ryan.
See, now I
Okay.
want to see it for that.
There's two like it feels.
You don't?
I
Or
do.
You do.
I do.
Yeah.
Bring a barf bag. It's pretty gross.
I can
I-
handle it. I can handle it. I
Yeah,
want to
I've
see it.
seen worse.
But like I was like by the end, I was like, "You will not cry. Don't do this to me."
just man in
Yeah.
tears,
Well,
you know,
like,
like
man, it was like the same time I seen Pearl Harbor. I was like, "You will not cry,"
Well, it's out for rent on the 7th of February.
because
so, I
of
mean,
our
the day
movie
after your
the-
birthday.
Hooray!
so we can rent it on like Xbox.
Digital probably now.
Yeah, digital. It doesn't come out on Blu-ray until like the 21st.
It is a good
So-
movie. I would definitely recommend watching. I'm not gonna watch it again just because of it's kind of long and powerful.
You need like a little like a little cool down period. You're like, it's
I
gotta-
was like,
that has to get out of my system.
I came at like
We should rent it.
I walked
and
out of the
you and
movie
I sit down
theater,
and watch it.
the
Yes.
movie
Yeah.
theater. I walked out of it and I was like, Overcome.
Oh yeah.
I was like,
okay.
dang.
That's like the first time I seen Lord of the Rings. I couldn't handle it.
Quack.
For when Gandalf died, I had to like turn around.
Yeah,
Really?
that's the same moment that it hit me, and I was like,
Because of the way that because when he dies and then you hit like and it goes
the
silent,
sound goes,
and then like you can hear there's sort of the slow build.
Did you read the books?
Yes.
so you knew it was.
So
gonna
you knew he was coming back.
but just the way that the
It
movie builds
didn't
it
matter
up.
at that point.
oh,
When you
Just
first seen it,
because I didn't. I knew he was going to be back for the second one.
Gandalf's gone. And it was just
Yeah.
crying and like everything just like sort of that slow.
Yeah, that's slow.
You just
And
can't
then-
help what you feel
He was being
sometimes.
pulled
away.
It's like
Yeah.
when you're listening to like a radio and you hear a certain song or a certain something, and it just like you're like,
Your brain goes like, "Hey, remember that?" You know?
remember
Yeah.
remember this associations, and you're like,
But yeah, like
Feelings.
when
I remember seeing The Lord of the Rings in the theater and being like,
because the difference
I-
between
I-
reading the book and seeing it is night
yeah,
and day.
I read the book a long time before I seen the movie. 'Cause-
Yeah, but when you see the
I was
Balrog like fire and Gandalf
I don't know,
does
it's
the
just it's
thing.
more of an intense experience. I'm sure
Yeah.
you can get that feeling from reading a book too.
Yeah, but I know what I mean.
if
Like,
you
it's-
read fast enough.
Yeah,
but it's
I've
sort
been
of
like
like
overcome when I've read a book.
oh yeah, me
Really?
too.
Like I've been like speed reading through a book, and like I finished the second half in like one night because it's just like, ugh.
Is that when you work at the airport?
Well, yeah, I used to read a lot at the airport.
There's certain books that made me feel soft stuff.
Yeah.
They're
The-
usually called Playboy.
The row. You read them? I just look at them.
I read them for
I
the
read for
articles.
I read what their tattoos say.
What does that say? It's in the mirror. Snuck. No, but like there's books I've read like The Road by Cormac McCarthy.
Oh my god!
What?
Exactly.
Say it again. Say it to my face.
What? The movie?
Yeah.
I can't watch that movie.
Why?
Again.
Too
Oh
much.
my god!
It's
It's
too much.
Wade, that is the most depressing thing.
I thought
on
you
the
said
face
you
of this
hated
earth.
it, and I was like, Mark, I'm going to leave.
I can't watch it again.
But it's
I didn't say it was bad.
I thought- I
It was
thought you
the
said
most
you hated
depressing-
it.
No.
because I was too busy talking
It
to
was
listen.
so depressing.
That's kind of how I feel about this Hacksaw Ridge. Like, it was a great movie, but I'm not going to watch it again just because of like
It's just too damn much.
it's much. The same thing. Like, I'm not going to watch The Road again because
I-
the first time I
yeah.
watched it, I was like,
I owned it. I own it on Blu-ray, and I watched it on Netflix. If you, I showed it to Lissy, and like Lissy's like, I need
I
to
would
do
be able to
something
watch
with
it like
It's
multiple
so
times.
dark.
But that's what I love
But I
about
mean,
it.
but
If it
it's,
can do that,
to me-
it's like, see, and what I love about movies, if a movie can really do that to me, I'm like, that's a good movie. If it can, sorry,
Where did that
okay.
come from?
It's sort of like, okay, I like it when a movie can make me feel something, yes.
yeah,
But that was depression.
That's like
That
not
was-
a
that
not a feeling
brought
I
me
want to live again.
down.
yeah, but see, it's
I enjoy that singular experience and I'll like have that and remember that, but I don't want to like relive it. Like I watch Back to the Future many times a year just because of the same feeling but opposite. Like
Yeah.
it's like a uplifting, like good feeling, and I want to relive that over. I don't want to watch like The Hurt Locker again and again and again.
Hurt Locker was a good movie.
I could watch The Hurt Locker again. I didn't find it very depressing.
Was it? Oh, American Sniper. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay, that
Yeah, that
That's
I
movie.
the
could
one I'm
watch
thinking
that
of.
again too.
I was talking to Aaron about that movie, and Aaron like almost couldn't finish it, just because
But you never. But you
No,
only
the-
find out the bad stuff when you get to the end.
Yeah, but like
literally the end.
But no, well, I mean, there's a point in the beginning scene where it's like he's looking at the kid and the woman.
Okay, yeah.
And then it's later on you see it again, and Aaron's like, I just can't even watch this.
Yeah.
Because like, you ever seen Lone Survivor? Marky Mark.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
It is
What did you call
Lone Survivor.
Marky Mark?
Mark.
And the Funky Bunch.
it? Lone Survivor?
Yeah. It's about like a SEAL team that
Not
are in
the
like
indie PC 2D Silent Hill game.
Okay. No.
No, but there's like the SEAL team in like the mountains.
Oh,
of
it's
Iraq.
it's just coming out now on
No.
Blu-ray.
It was a
or-
couple years, maybe
I think a
last
couple
year,
years
year
ago.
before.
Is
around,
it?
around
Oh,
the same
okay.
time as American Sniper.
Okay.
But it's like this SEAL team, and they're like, I was a 4 or 5 man team, and they're in like the sort of where parts of Iraq or Afghanistan was like really really hilly,
Yeah.
so you
Okay,
can't get
yeah,
radio contact, and like they're reconning this village that's like has this really really high up sort of terrorist guy. And they need to make sure, like, positive ID. Okay, this guy's in this town, so we can bomb it or something.
Okay.
And they're like kind of waiting in the woods outside, and they're like kind of hanging out, but they're like starting to fall asleep because they've been there for like 2 days.
Yeah.
And they can't move,
Yeah.
so they're kind of like hanging out, and this boy and his father like kind of are walking through the woods and trip over one of the Marines, and so they take him hostage and like, what do? We can't shoot them.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, we can't, because it's illegal, and we
Yeah,
can't let them
'cause they
go
have
because they're
to-
going to run to the village and tell everyone we're here.
Yeah,
we
that's
can't
right.
we can't get out.
Yeah.
So they're like, well, we're going to have to let him go. They tie him up. The wolves will get him. That's what they say. There's wolves everywhere.
Yeah.
And so they let him go, and they just start running. And eventually, like, all the little insurgent dudes, you hear them all, like, just start coming over the
Yalla, yalla.
radio. And they're like, they find this ridge, and they're like, well, we're just going to have to wait here. They call the chopper, and it's like, well, we're like 10 hours out.
Oh,
To the
okay.
chopper.
And so it's just like hundreds of insurgents, and it's really realistic the way it's all, the combat is.
Yeah.
Unreal movie. And the amount of pain that, like, the amount of
Quack.
that those people go through is unbelievable.
You see the movie Jarhead?
Yes.
That
The
was
same kind of thing too. Like
no Jarhead.
the Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jarhead was really slow and boring.
You think?
Oh, the first original Jarhead.
Yeah.
There was no combat in it at all.
No, because they were just waiting for it, and like
Yeah.
I think it's
there
the-
was
it's
no
the
Buddy's
combat at
breakdown
all.
at the end where he was just like,
The tension when he's just like, yeah.
I
a lot
just
of-
remember the only thing I remember about Jarhead is they're walking by so it must have been Kuwait where Saddam Hussein was it Kuwait where Saddam Hussein
was it
was Saddam Hussein
Gaddafi?
That was Iraq.
No, because it was
Iraq. Saddam who set the oil on fire like the
Was it
Probably Saddam.
it was
I don't know.
Saddam
Yeah.
I don't
so
know.
that was Iraq.
Saddam, idiot.
I'm having a brain fart moment. Help me out, guys.
Black Hawk Down is one of the most amazing like modern war movies.
Started watching it, never finished it.
What?
I haven't finished it.
What's
I
wrong
know
with you?
it's
I'm
really
actually not
good.
a huge
And so far,
fan of war movies.
I am a very
I'm-
big fan of war
I
movies.
love it.
Yeah. Hit or miss. There's some like
Tears of
Good
the Sun, no.
no.
Well,
Blood
Bruce
Diamond.
Willis, get out of here.
Tears of the Sun was
We were soldiers, no thanks. Wind Talkers.
I liked We Were Soldiers.
Mel Gibson.
I love that one.
That was a good. This is Vietnam.
Yeah,
Vietnam
I
movies.
love Vietnam movies. I
Dude.
love Platoon. I love
Full Metal Jacket,
Full
Apocalypse
Metal
Now.
Jacket, Apocalypse Now.
We
I
never
love
finished
them.
Apocalypse Now. I've never actually
Just because
seen
we
that.
accidentally put on the Redux version.
At like
and
2 in the morning.
Redux.
Yeah, which
Yeah.
is like 5 hours long. 'cause they
Yeah,
added
we both
a
fell
whole
asleep.
another movie in the middle of it.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, it's like
Oh, I
it's
don't
like
know
the
if I can
super
handle that.
extended director's cut
It's
edition.
long enough as it is.
I know.
It
I
don't
remember-
need to add more.
We put it on. We fell asleep. We woke back up like hours later.
Were
It
you
was still
drinking?
on. Yeah.
Okay.
It was. We were all drinking. It was just me and you eventually.
We're the ones the
Yeah, you
last
can't-
left.
Yeah.
You can't watch a movie and drink. I
You
don't
kinda
think.
have
I
it
don't
on
think
the
you
background.
But it has to be like an exciting or funny movie.
can. Yeah.
You can't have
Well,
like The Shining on and be drinking because
No,
it's too slow of a
no.
burn. You're like,
Yeah, it's one of those movies you need to like sit alone in
You
a
gotta
room in the
watch.
dark and just like stare at the screen and then slowly go insane while you're watching it.
yeah, you have to absorb movies like that. Like you can't
Yeah.
because when you're drinking, you got like no attention span. At least I don't.
No, you don't.
You need to watch something like
I'm-
Furious 7 or like
Or maybe
Hateful
depending
Eight
on
or
what you
something.
can drink.
Hateful
what you're
Eight is a
drinking.
great
Because if you're
movie.
drinking beer, you got to get up and piss so many times that watching a long
Well, if you
movie.
just piss yourself. Sit
Well,
there.
I
Let it
mean,
fly,
I guess you
man.
could get a catheter, but
I've been wearing an adult diaper.
yeah, you could do that. But
Worship
No.
me.
I think it would be more like
the best show
rum and
ever.
cokes would be the best thing to drink. while
Oh,
watching a movie.
you wouldn't like me on rum.
No,
I'm not a
Yeah,
nice
whiskey
person
and
on rum.
Jack and Coke,
Jack
or
and
also known as the Lemmy.
The
Ace of Spades.
Ace of Spades.
I don't think Blake is.
Rest in peace, Lemmy.
Yeah.
Nick Blake.
I wonder if
loves
you
it.
went to a bar here in Lab City and asked for the Lemmy, would they know?
They don't know what an old
No, 'cause it's
fashioned
probably
is.
like some 18-year-old girl's like, what?
Some 18-year-old like.
can
Is there
open this-
lemons in
I
that?
can open this beer and give you a shot of this thing.
Is that what a Corona with a lime?
I love
What's the
how.
difference between rum and whiskey?
I don't know the bartenders. I say with air quotes. You guys can't see. Here.
Well, like even
Yeah.
a couple years ago, I asks somebody for Tom Collins, and they're like, "What's in a Tom Collins?"
Who's Tom Collins? Is he here?
You're the one that's supposed to know that.
It's like,
behind
this is
the
your
bar.
job. It's not like a super secret code name for a drink. Like it's a fairly common drink.
Very common.
I'm-
Very
Do you
common.
know, sorry, just to randomly cut
Friggin'
you off.
lemonade with gin. Come on.
Yeah.
There was a code word. The people were dealing drugs out of a Wendy's in Halifax,
Oh,
and
really?
the code word to get like weed
Make
was
gang
extra
gang.
crispy fries.
Nice. Yeah,
Oh,
So
that
there's
makes
a
sense.
code word that made me think of it.
The
So
extra
they go order something, like
fries.
extra crispy fries.
I
And
just
they'd be
imagine like a
"Oh."
bag of fries, but it's just a bunch of.
with a little bit of sprinkling of
And you're like, oh, yeah.
meth over it.
Oh, good. But yeah,
There's extra meth in these fries today.
Yeah.
but very little meth in these fries.
Very little meat in these Jimettes.
But yeah, like you said, you're not into war movies.
Not as much as I used to, I think. Like, I just kind of.
I don't know. To me,
know.
there's something very primal about war movies. There's something sort of like is conflict.
I
in it.
like 'em.
Is that very primal conflict?
I
It's-
like a lot of war movies, and like I could watch a war movie and enjoy it, but I don't like actively go out and seek one out
Oh, I do all the time.
because I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I actively
Sometimes
seek
when I
out.
want to watch a movie, I kind of just want to like shut my brain off and watch cars flip around.
See, no,
so
li-
Transformers movies.
More Fast and
Mad
Furious,
Max.
really,
Okay.
or Mad Max. Mad Max.
I was
Mad
so
Max is
skeptical
cool.
about Mad Max. You kept talking it up, and I
Is-
watched it, and it was amazing.
Oh, it was.
Furry Road.
I went into it
Furry.
not expecting anything
For reload.
and turned it on and was just like.
But see, the
tracked
thing
me
is,
and sucked me
Oh,
right in.
it's so good.
I'm not really into.
Without any like real words happening, it just
Voila.
just there.
Yeah.
Well, I see. I'm not really into a lot of action movies, and that sounds weird, but like, I could take or leave a lot of
I'm
action.
still convinced if we watched Furious 7, you would like it.
Oh yeah, it's a western. I quite like westerns.
Furious 7, not
He's talking
Hateful
about
Eight.
the
Oh wait, Furious 7 was
Fast and
Fast
Furious
and
7.
Fast
Oh
and Furious.
yeah, I'd probably like you said, turn my brain off and like pretty things are flipping around. And
That's
stuff.
the last one with Paul Walker as his like
CG?
CG brother
They
at
had
the
to,
end.
yeah, they had
But
to
that whole movie,
CG
like
his face on his brother.
all of the action scenes in it are just so awesome.
Is that where the Rock flexes off a cast?
Yeah.
See, now I'd watch
It
it.
out Expendables, the Expendables. I thought the Expendables were boring.
But see, the thing is, I can watch an action movie. Don't get me wrong. I don't dislike them, but they just leave my brain immediately. You know?
Yeah, it's great. It's like a roller coaster. You go and you have a super fun time, and then you're like,
you put your arms
oh, yeah,
up,
what I do?
and then it's over.
I have a question for you guys.
I'm always ready to answer a question.
The new Triple X movie, is it about Ice Cube or is it about...
It's a
Apparently, they're both in it.
yeah.
Okay,
X looks after his own.
okay,
I guess
that's what it was. Okay.
I think the Triple X is like a code name. That's what I always
Yeah,
thought.
that's what it was.
That's what I always thought. Like the 007 was supposed to be like that, but then the Daniel Craig movies kind of frigged him up. So I always thought like 007 James Bond was like a code name given to a top spy, and that's why they would interchange
Well,
the
they all
actors.
had their own number.
But, yeah, because
But I mean, like James Bond himself.
was 007.
That's what I mean. Like every time there would be a new Bond, it was actually a different person. They just gave him the new identity of James Bond 007.
no.
I know, but that's what I.
His
It's the
name
same
is
character.
actually James Bond.
Now that
yeah.
Daniel Craig movies came along and gave him like a mythos and like, oh, he's from the Bond family.
I
and
take it as
Skyfall.
each character, so the Daniel Craig movies all fall under that sort of that version of James Bond, where you take the Sean Connery movies and that's that version of James Bond.
Yeah.
And,
I
you know what I
would
mean?
really-
That's what I would
so
go
no,
with that.
my
I
favorite
think my
Bond
heart of
movies-
hearts. That's just the canon that I wanted. I wanted it to be like a big reveal, be like it was all because it was the same aim and the same cue for a lot of those movies, but it was different Bonds.
Mhm.
So I just wanted them to be like a big, big room of like dead Bonds, and they would like be like, "You're the new James Bond."
It's like a title.
Alistair McCrowley, get
Dumb
over
it
here.
down, like Black
They
Panther.
have like MIB
Yeah,
style, like
that's-
burn off your fingerprints. You are now James Bond.
Yeah,
Well-
that's true. Yeah. Why am I James Bond? But
but it's a character. It's
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
like
I
it's
know.
not, it's not a different person.
He's way more racist in like the actual Ian Fleming novels.
Oh yeah, and
it's
sexist.
amazing.
mhm.
Even in the movies,
well,
one of the movies,
it was
like he
written
was,
in the '60s.
Yeah, the books. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
written concurrently as the movies were going along.
there was I don't
Oh,
remember
okay.
what movie it was, but there was a Roger Moore Bond movie. He's talking to like some missus by a pool. Some guy comes over, he pats her on the ass and says, "Okay, now this is man talk."
Go
Something like
along,
that.
honey. This
Yeah,
is
come on
man
now,
talk.
this is man talk, and he pats her on the ass and she leaves.
Yeah,
That
That's-
would
that's
never
how it
survive
would be.
I
these
believe that
days.
was Goldfinger.
Yeah,
I think it was
that's how it
was. Goldfinger, no.
Sean Connery.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it was Goldfinger. Yeah.
Roger Moore just like punches women. Well, they all punch women. In the beginning of Goldfinger, that's the scene where like he like comes in a scuba gear with a duck on his head and goes into a bar being all cool, and then this lady like trying to seduce him, and he sees in her eyeball that someone's behind him about
Like
with a
Austin
knife,
Powers
and
movie.
he just punches her, and then uses her as like a shield against this thing, and he's like, "Sorry, love."
Does the knife go into her? 'Cause
Let's imagine it was like an Austin Powers when she just doesn't die.
Boy, will you die.
Use that bazooka. They're both falling down and
Those
moves
movies
in
are
the
great.
way. Those
man.
movies had their moments, but I mean, for the most part,
Oh.
God.
I guess we gotta kind of wrap this thing
We
up
can
soon.
wrap this B up.
Mm.
This biatch.
Okay. Well, this has been a good. This has been good.
So-
Bird,
so
right
the
here.
little,
Episode 23, by the way.
Yeah.
We're soon going to be up on the big 25,
Soon going to be coming up on.
and we're going to have a nice big party with all our guests. Hopefully.
I don't know if Space Otter 16 will return.
Oh well.
I think we
Won't
might
be able to hear
to we might be able to do something special for the 25th, other than just have a party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Orgy.
yeah.
We have
So-
the technology.
We have the technology, so
We don't have the. We don't want to spend a lot of money.
Well, we never have.
no, we're just waiting.
That was
I'm
a-
just technically now. All we are waiting on is those little pieces to come from Hong Kong.
Well, that was
for
like
the
that Family Guy joke, but never mind.
Oh, I'm sorry. Ruined it. Sorry, my bad.
You know, like they make Peter like the $6 Million Man, but he has like a plunger for a leg.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, this has been a good episode. You know, we
So you want to do like a little wrap up? Like, what did we talk about the show? We talked about dragons,
we answered the
talked
questions
about-
of our
Talked about-
public.
good and bad superhero movies.
We
Did we
talked
talk
about-
about video games?
Let's Players.
Yeah, we
Let's
talked
Players.
about
Yeah,
Let's
so
Players
let's-
and Let's Plays. We
Let's
kind of
Plays,
covered a broad spectrum of.
We covered a
It was
broad.
very nerdy this episode,
We talked about superhero movies.
and we didn't talk about people that people didn't know.
Yeah.
Well-
And we talked about Nick Blake, but he's
Quack.
Well, you did say
that-
Aaron a
that
couple
will
times,
still-
But Aaron's cool. Aaron's cool.
Aaron listens to the
Aaron's
podcast.
a nice guy.
Does he
So,
really?
Just
He does. Well, he listened to one, and then when I was telling a story, and then he said to me, "It's all you talking." I'm like, "Well, you listened to me telling a story. Clearly, I'm going to be talking."
I think you told that story like 3 times on this.
Well,
Yes.
it bears repeating.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, this has been okay. When do you guys want to send us out? I brought us in.
Go ahead, Mike.
All right.
Whenever
Like
you're
that nice
ready.
pause. You can edit that out. So yeah, this is 1337 FM Nerd Talk Radio. Like and subscribe. We're on iTunes. We're on iTunes, Facebook, Twitter. We have a website,
It's awesome.
1337FM nerdtalkradio.com.
Is very pretty.
Yeah.
I might change my picture. I don't know. My
Goodbye.
picture is I look like a winter terrorist.
Well, this is like your real life.
Okay, we're leaving it at Winter Terrorist.
Yeah,
All right.
let's get it up there.
See you.
See you later.